Well, how's everybody? Are you good? Are you good? Yeah? So, who's the boss at your house? Not who's bossy, that's a different thing entirely. Who's in charge? Who's the boss at your house?
My mom, my dad, my mom,
Your mom? Your
my
dad?
daddy, my boss is, mom is his boss.
And mom's his boss.
Dad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a little complicated, but I think we get the chain of command there. And okay, so let me just clarify that though. So are you saying the person that's in charge is the person who's actually here with you today because they're here with you today and you're afraid to say the other person? Is that what's going on? No? Are you sure? Okay. So it's dad or it's mom? Is it both?
Yeah.
It could be both. Or if, say, you happen to be like staying with grandpa, it could be grandpa, right? Right? Your dad's your boss because he's bigger. That is an interesting way to see that. Yeah, yeah. Do you know who the boss is at my house? And some people are thinking Lori right away, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Close. It's actually Chewbacca. Yeah. Yeah, we have a little, some of you know, but we have two dogs, and one is a little Chihuahua whose name is Yoda, and the other is a little Yorkshire Terrier whose name is Chewbacca. And Star Wars, right? Chewbacca's the littlest. He's only 6 months old. Yeah, he's only actually about this big too. Actually, he's big for what he's a Yorkshire Terrier, but he's big. He's the boss. Do you know why he's the boss? Because he's awfully cute. First of all. No, he's the boss because he's the boss. Actually, he is awfully cute, but sometimes, oh my goodness, yesterday he like chewed a hole in a rug. It's just, oh my god. Anyway, but he's a boss because there isn't anything that we do that we don't have to first think, what are we going to do with Chewbacca? Like if we go out, we have to be concerned that he's okay, and we can't go out for very long because, sooner or later he's got to go out inside and do his business or else he'll do it inside. And sometimes he chews stuff, so we have to keep an eye on him. And he's got to be fed, right? And he's just a puppy, so he doesn't know yet. He's just a puppy. So we got to take care of him. So he's the boss.
You gotta take care of a boss.
Yes. That's why he's the boss, is because we have to take care of him. Well, see, sometimes he does. That's why you have to watch him, right? So sometimes, this is the thing, sometimes you have to watch him because he's really cute and he's fun. Sometimes you have to watch him because he needs to be fed or he needs to go outside to do that stuff that they do outside. Or sometimes you have to keep an eye on him because he does stuff he shouldn't do, like when he eats the rug or, who's in the corner and doesn't tell anybody. So sometimes you got to keep an eye on him, right? For all of those reasons. You have a dog too, so you have to take. Do you take him for walks? Yeah, and a cat. Okay, cats don't really count. Anyway, they take care of themselves, and they're the guardians of the underworld. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. Anyway, dogs are special. So. This is the thing, though, because he's the littlest and he needs the most attention and the most care, and we love Yoda just as much, but because he's the littlest and he needs the most care, he's the boss. Everything we do revolves around what he thinks and needs and how he does stuff. I can tell you exactly what Yoda is doing right now. He is sleeping because that's what he does all day. Chewie plays, but Yoda just sleeps. And see, Yoda's older too, so he can actually take care of himself, and we can trust him to not do his business in the house, and he doesn't eat stuff that he shouldn't and things like that. He just sleeps all day. Yes. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. Did somebody take you to the swimming pool? Your mom. So who's the boss? Are you sure? Yeah. Here's the thing. One of the things that Jesus tried to show people was that sometimes a person we think is a boss because they're bigger or they're stronger or they have more money or they have more just power over people, they're not the boss. The boss is the person who needs and gets the most love, and also the person who can give the most love just by being who they are. And that's the cool thing about Chewie, is that he loves, it doesn't matter who comes to the door. He goes nuts, and his tail's wagging like crazy, and he wants to be picked up, and he likes to lick people's faces and stuff like that. He loves everybody. He just loves everybody. He does. And that's the thing. He's the boss, partly because we have to take care of him and keep an eye on him, but partly also because he gives so much love. And Jesus tried to tell people that. It's about you. See? You are the boss right in this moment. Yes, you are. See, that's why it was so hard for people to understand some of the things that Jesus said, is because they just assume, they just think that the boss is the person who's the biggest or the strongest or wears a fancy collar or, tries to act like they're in charge when they're not really. See? I'm totally not in charge right now, am I? Yay, isn't that cool?
No!
Well, it depends on what he was licking right before your face. But anyway, this is the thing about Jesus, is that Jesus didn't try to tell people what to do, and he didn't try to overpower them. He didn't tell people they had to do stuff because he was bigger or stronger or anything like that. He tried to show people how to love each other because, well, everybody's the boss when you're loving everybody. That's what it's about. I'm silly? Thank you.
I'm not my boy.
You are your own boss.
Not a boy.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Your dad's listening to me tell you that, and he's thinking I'm going to be in trouble later. Yeah? You're important. We're all important. And when we love each other and we share loving each other and caring for each other, that's the part that's really important. And to do that, you have to know each other. You have to know each other, right? You can't just guess somebody's in charge because they're dressed funny or they're bigger or they're stronger. You have to get to know them. Was it silly? Are you going to go again? Yeah? So are you going to wonder next time, is this going to be a silly one? You're going to think about that, right? Yeah, of course you are. See, I'm not in charge now. Actually, I am. I'm going to seize control suddenly. And I'm going to say, thank you very much for listening to me. Before you go away with Brielle to do something super cool that's lots of fun and all about you, I want to ask Ken to come down to the front. Ken has something for you. Ken drinks a lot.
Good morning. I would like to present tabs to our Sunday school. There's a bit of a story behind these tabs. We have a group of us, there are 6 of us, and we go to the Legion pretty near every Friday night. And when the Sunday school asked for us to save the tabs off the pop cans, I went to the bartender at the Legion and asked her if that would be possible. She said, sure, that would be great. Well, somewhere between when I asked her if they could save the tabs and last Friday night, somebody came in and left this and asked them to give it to us to support the church with the injectors for diabetes. So I would like to present this to the Sunday school.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I'll leave the jug back.
Oh,
But anyway,
That
we
is
would
awesome.
like to thank the person, whoever that person is, for that contribution. Thank you.
thank you.
They're very enthusiastic.
I'm so glad they heard me. Obviously, you better hurry up because they're in charge.